What's up, guys? I'm Mike D'Antonio, founder and CEO of StockedUp, and welcome back to the Stocks with Mike and Tom show. In this video, we're going to be talking about how the stock market was up close to 1,000 points today. Pretty much, we're going to be talking about why this is, what to look out for in the economy right now. We're going to be going over a lot of hot stocks for tomorrow. And then we're just going to be answering all of your guys' questions as usual. We have a great episode for you guys today, so make sure you watch to the end because we are going to be talking about an $8.71 million option for tomorrow that's looking really good right now. With that being said, though, if you guys are new here, I highly recommend you subscribe so you can see our videos every single day on your YouTube homepage. But with that being said, Tom, would you mind explaining to us pretty much why the stock market was up so much today?
Yeah, there were a couple of reasons. Obviously, Moderna or mRNA, they had a lot of good news come out about their early stage human trial for the coronavirus vaccine. And pretty much it produced COVID-19 antibodies in all 45 participants, which is very good, which means that the antibodies are going against the virus. And that's very good for Moderna, and it shot their stock all the way up from $65 a share pretty much at the close yesterday, all the way up to 94 in pre-market today. Now, they did fall during the day, but it was a very good day for them overall.
Yeah, awesome day for them. I mean, what are they up? About 20% on the day after the overall fall?
Yeah, after the overall fall, it's still at 20%, and overall hit about 36%.
Yeah, that's awesome. So this is like one of the main reasons the market was up today. They've been working on a cure for the coronavirus, and it's looking pretty good so far, showing a lot of good signs. And then, Tom, if you also want to talk about how mRNA is offering more equity.
Yeah, they're offering $1.25 billion in more shares that everybody can buy in the public, and that's what we talk about by equity. They're adding more shares to their market cap, and what they're doing is that they're using Morgan Stanley to manage this offering, and Morgan Stanley is going to get $187.5 million in shares for going ahead and managing this for them.
Yeah, so guys, pretty much what mRNA is trying to do is they're pretty much like, hey, we want more money, right? And, normally you could get like a loan or do whatever you want to do. But since their stock price is so high, pretty much they are just offering more of their shares to the public. So they're offering $1.25 billion worth of shares to the public. In that way, they are getting their financing like that. It's quick. It's relatively easy. The only consequence of it, though, is that it would theoretically make the stock price fall a little bit. But their stock price is already so high, it's kind of a win-win for them. And even for their shareholders, it's not horrible, even though they're offering more stock, because it's going to be good for the company long-term. More financing, it's better. But then, Tom, if you also want to talk about pretty much what Jerome Powell was talking about.
Yeah, Jerome Powell came out today, and he said that we are committed to using our full range of tools to support the economy in this challenging time, even as we recognize that these actions are only a part of a broader public sector response. He pretty much said that ahead of a virtual hearing before the Senate Banking Committee today. And then he continued on to say, we expect to maintain interest rates at this level until we are confident that the economy has weathered recent events and is on track to achieve our maximum employment and price stability goals, which is, I think that's the main reason why the market went up today. Of course, everyone wants to see a vaccine, but the fact that the Fed is going to maintain their interest rates at this level until they are confident that the economy has went back on track, that is very good for investors long term.
Yeah, so guys, pretty much Jerome Powell is like one of the top dogs for the Federal Reserve. He makes a ton of important decisions for the United States economy and, the global economy overall. He has a lot of power in the economy, to say the least. And pretty much he said that, guys, I'm going to do whatever I have to do to make sure the economy is strong, it recovers good. And, just to hear that is it's settling. It's good to hear that. And he said, especially with the interest rates, he said that he's going to keep interest rates low, which is great for the economy until, like he said, the economy has weathered the storm with the recent events. So that was good news, just to hear that the economy is looking to have like a solid foundation.
Yeah, it's nice to hear some. It's nice to hear some good news for once coming out of the Fed.
Yeah, right. Good news and the market goes up, because most of the time when we hear bad news nowadays, like we'll hear like 30 million people unemployed, market shoots up 500 points. So it is good to hear some good news and the market go up. So that's a change. But on to the momentum plays for today. Guys, with these plays I'm about to list out, pretty much we are just looking for these plays to break their previous highs today. So all these plays have a lot of momentum to the upside. For example, the first play is MAR. What percentage is MAR up today, Tom?
17% at the close, about.
17% at the close. And what's the high for today? About?
93.62.
93.62. So you could round up. Let's say we want MAR to break, let's say $93. Let's say like $94, right? If MAR breaks $94 tomorrow, it's bullish. It's that simple. I'm going to list all these plays out. We just want them to break their highs. They all have a lot of momentum to the upside. The first play is MAR. The next one is CMCSA. Then we have BA, LUV, Triple M, MPC, and then last but not least, LB. So all of these stocks have a ton of momentum, and if they continue upwards with this same momentum in the morning tomorrow, they're in for a lot of a lot of upside potential. So all these stocks are looking good. You just want them to break their highs. And now on to the $8.71 million options trade for tomorrow. We have someone trading the Apple 320 strike calls that expire on May 22nd, which is this Friday. And the total value put into them today was at about $8.71 million. And the 320 calls, like the thing is, they're not that far out of the money. There's a ton of momentum in the stock market right now. I really would not doubt if they were buying these, Tom. What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely think so too, especially I've been drawing on this channel here, and it has actually channeled right within my parameters, and I do think that it could definitely see the top of this channel.
Yeah, I mean, Apple has a lot of momentum. The overall market has a lot of momentum, and to see someone put about close to $9 million into these call options that expire this week, it might be worth looking at these ones. So it's the Apple 320 strike calls for this week, which is May 22nd.
Yeah, and 320 is also the high of the previous week as well, right there. You can see it hits like 320 and comes down. So if it double tops up there at 320, that'll be very good for these investors tomorrow.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So now on to the questions from the previous podcast. We have Wall Street Thug saying either that or he is going to pass soon, and it's cashing out to give it away. So that was, I believe he was talking about the stimulus package, right?
Gotcha.
So we have Hunter saying, awesome video. We should be getting stats on how these states that reopened are doing soon too. That's great insight. I'm curious to see. I saw a news headline the other day talking about how Texas is having a surge in cases, but I believe they're also doing more testing. So, we have to see how the data comes out for the rest of the states. But that's a great point. We have Joe saying, LOL, Warren Buffett has definitely been around for 100 years. Yeah, our guy Warren Buffett, if only he waited a couple more days to sell off his Goldman Sachs shares. I don't know what price he got out at the average, but yeah, our guy Warren Buffett. We have Ronnie saying, great content, guys. Looking forward to this week in stat modeling. Absolutely. Very excited for this week. A lot of momentum for today. Right now futures are up about 32 points. We have Gio saying, do you feel that today's weird market will set up great plays for tomorrow? Or do you think the weird market from Friday and Monday will continue? So I believe that I believe it'll definitely bring a lot of opportunities, but with the market being weird, it's just very indecisive. And part of it being weird, it's like, Tom, if you could go to like a 5-minute chart of the SPY.
Yep.
And when we look at this chart right here, in the morning, let's say like the first like hour, Tom, first hour of the market open today, it kind of looked like the market was about to like fall off a cliff, right? But it ended up persevering and just breaking through that resistance level today at about, I don't know, like 290 through 294. Yeah, about 294. And really what this does is it tells us there's a ton of momentum in the market right now. And it just lets us know that, hey, we have to be looking for more plays to the upside. So to answer your question, there should be a lot of opportunities for this week. We have Geo again saying another great video. Looking forward towards this week of trading. Thank you guys. Absolutely. We have Nick saying excellent videos. Your team's efforts do not go unnoticed. Great response time in near perfect plays. Mike, what is your purpose for buying options with far expiration dates like BMY, other than playing it safe? I followed your recent screening strategy and placed AU and WPM on my watch list, as well as your plays. So that's awesome to hear. Great job, Nick. Part of it with the far out options is the main thing is time decay. Time decay is what destroys most traders. It's not direction. It's not, whatever. Time decay is really, it's a killer. So when you get far enough out into the expiration, you might only lose like $1 a day rather than like $5 or $7 or $10 a day. So one of it's time decay, but also two, it has to do with just kind of like finding like a good price, and that all comes with experience. Like there's no like exact formula or like anything as to why I picked this expiration rather than this one, or why I picked this strike rather than this strike. A lot of it's with experience and eyeing it out. So like when you just stare at an options chain for 4 years straight, you kind of get an idea of, is this option expensive? Is it worth it? What expiration date should I choose? So a lot of it's just kind of like finding like that perfect strike price with that expiration date. And then we have Michael saying, great video. How do you guys feel about AXAS? So I believe this is a penny stock. Yeah, so I would never trade this.
Yeah, that's only 22 cents a share. It does, on a daily 6-month chart, it does kind of look like it's gaining some momentum to the upside. But look at this. It hit 55 cents a share and then fell all the way down to 20 cents. So imagine all the traders trying to trade it to the upside right here at 55 cents who all got killed and lost 50% in one day.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. We have guys saying, you said the watch list is posted on the homepage. What homepage are you talking about? Thanks, love these videos. Keep up the good work. So, Guy, when we say like subscribe to see these videos on the homepage, pretty much is when you subscribe, you're going to see these videos on your YouTube homepage. So it's not like a website. Like YouTube is a website, but it's just the YouTube homepage. It's nothing special or anything like that. We have the next comment saying, Mason said, awesome video, very helpful. Thank you. We have Ranch saying awesome video. And then we have, that was the last comment. So Tom, with that being said, do you have any last minute stocks, options, anything for tomorrow?
No, but I will have to say that these Powell remarks that came out today are very reassuring for me with my long-term positions. And I believe that a lot of other big investors are thinking that same way.
Yeah, I do like to hear what Powell said. It's a great thing, and it kind of explains why the market's up so much. So
Yeah, and traders love security and they love definition, or what's the word I'm trying to think of?
Certainty, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
certainty.
yeah, certainty. So absolutely great insight. With that being said, guys, there are a ton of opportunities in the market for this week ahead. If you guys are new here, don't forget to subscribe. We post these stock market predictions / analysis / watch list videos every single day. So don't forget to subscribe, and you'll see our videos every single day on your YouTube homepage. And guys, don't forget, if you guys have any questions or want us to talk about anything specific, let us know in the comments down below, and we will answer all of your questions live on the podcast. It helps, one, you guys get your questions answered, but it also helps us grow the YouTube channel. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for everyone who subscribes, likes, and comments. It really means and helps a lot. But other than that, thanks for watching.